News, Iglesia ni Cristo in partnership with FYM Foundation's Aid for Humanity astounded the homeless shelters in southern Ontario. Here's why. Here's Rex Adame, EJ Garcia, and Carl Dabu, plus Chiara Dabu from our Canada Bureau.
Hundreds of members of the Iglesia ni Cristo Church of Christ here in Southern Ontario have joined hands today here at Alexander Lincoln Center to help various homeless shelters in Hamilton.
Once again, the members of the Iglesia ni Cristo show unity, love, and kindness for our fellow men in dire need.
Inspired by the initiatives of the FYM Foundation called Worldwide Aid for Humanity, Iglesia ni Cristo Church of Christ members in this part of the city help people in homeless shelters.
This time, they help people who are most often unable to acquire and maintain regular, secure, and adequate housing because of unsteady income and jobless situations.
Today, members of the Iglesia ni Cristo or Church of Christ, along with their humanitarian arm, the FYM Foundation, had invited non-profit shelters and centers to show their appreciation through International Aid for Humanity event in the city of Hamilton.
So our organization goes out every other Sunday, and what we do is we collect supplies and different things that the homeless people in our area need, like food, blankets, socks, clothing, and we go out and we distribute that. But it's not just about that. So we go out and we talk to them, we get to know them, we kind of show them some love.
Hamilton Homeless, founded in 2015, is a non-profit registered community group that hits the streets and helps those in need in Hamilton.
We offer counseling, whether it's traditional healing or Western healing. We have counselors. We offer various programs for women and children.
Another recipient for today's Aid for Humanity event is the Native Women's Center, founded in 1976. The shelter's mission is to provide safe, emergency shelter for all women, regardless of age, who are experiencing crisis in their lives due to family violence, homelessness, or conflict with the law.
FYM Foundation have done numerous outreach programs helping the needy in the communities.
I believe this is what every Christian organization should do around the world, touching lives, showing love in their own little way.
Their humanitarian efforts has set its sights in the global campaign against poverty because it affects everyone one way or the other, whether driven by short-term economic disruption, changing circumstances, or by severe natural calamities.
It's amazing to see the impact and the reach and how many people have come out to help support the community and those in need.
The FYM Foundation is here to add armor and support to this ongoing fight in hopes to have a profound effect in reducing poverty and hunger in the world.
They provide compassionate assistance for both men and women, reaching out their hands to encourage and empower those without resources to move from homelessness.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of love and generosity in the building and humility.
As early as 7 in the morning, the group set up and decorated the venue with balloons, streamers, banners, and audio-visual facility. Each congregation helped assemble the care packages at the Governor's Ballroom.
Every time we have this kind of activity, at least a day or a few days before, we are so excited to prepare these things as we want to make sure everything will be done accordingly what is supposed to be done. And it is for our Father in heaven, so we have to give the best thing that we could.
In the opening speech by Brother Marcel Ramirez, the District Minister of Southern Ontario, he emphasized what FYM Foundation is all about and its vision of being one of the leading charitable institutions in the world.
We are one and solidly united with the campaign of the administration, which is to intensify the works of propagation, also motivated by our love for our fellow men, that we're able to care for them and to help them out in our own little way.
The distribution of care packages is being done at the Governor's Ballroom, led by Brother James Lajeras and Brother Jesan Bocobo, along with the ministers' wives and volunteers. At the auditorium, the ceremonial check presentation is awarded to the recipients. The representatives from each shelter gladly and gratefully accepted the help given by the FYM Foundation.
And I just want to thank you from the Native Women's Center, the board of directors, the staff, and the ladies are really going to appreciate this donation.
it's going to help a lot. Like, you know, through the winter times, in the summer, you know, water, blankets, anything that they need, hygiene products. So it's going to be pretty incredible. And not just that, it just shows them that somebody else is there caring for you.
The newly established District of Southern Ontario has been very active in promoting their church administration, advocacies, and community-related engagement. Recently, the district has successfully completed the following events. Unity Games. It is one of the many events of the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ to foster brotherhood and unity in the church. Tree planting. Planting trees is something the Iglesia Ni Cristo does on a regular basis as part of fulfilling their social responsibility. Blood donation. Donating blood is one of the many ways church members are able to take part in to show their love and appreciation of their neighbors.
Really grateful to our Lord God, and we're so grateful for Brother Eduardo for giving us this kind of environment to really show to the world what the church is all about.
We are doing this in different locations here in Canada for us to help them and for them to use right away those items, food, and among other things, basic needs.
Support of organizations such as FYM Foundation and their generous members help sustain the needs of the community. FYM Foundation volunteers share with us why reaching out to those in need is something they give importance to.
Being a volunteer is a heartfelt satisfaction that I'm able to be here to give back to the community through this foundation.
So it's really great blessing for us, for the whole family, being participating in this kind of event, and it's really grateful in heart to help the church administration.
Those transitioning to better living conditions appreciate community efforts like the Aid for Humanity initiative.
I can say that they're very dedicated to what they do. You know, from day one, since we were working with the organization, you know, they were great to work with. So they put so much energy and effort into it that they're going to continue to do bigger and better things.
It's pretty amazing. Like, I can't believe all the help that's here. It's just incredible. Like, you guys are amazing. It's really nice to see. It's nice to see like all the smiling faces. Like, all you guys are just working, and it's just you're all smiling, and it's just so nice.
Iglesia Ni Cristo genuinely focuses on the spiritual welfare of its members and is also well known for its humanitarian and charitable deeds in different parts of the globe. To them, one good deed leads to another and in effect creates a positive community involvement.
That you're doing good. You're making a difference. Whether you see it today or you see it years from now, you're making a difference.
The Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ has selflessly shared their time, effort, and resources to support people temporarily challenged by unfortunate circumstances.
For Eagle News, reporting from Southern Ontario, I am Shiara Dabu.
I am Izan J. Garcia.
I am Krenz de la Cruz.
I am Rex Adam.
And I'm Carl Dabu.
Your Canada Bureau.